My name is Steve Marat, and I am attending the film program at Full Sail University. What sparked me to be a visual artist is just the fact that I can look at people and make characters out of them. I can look at a person, they'll tell me their name, but I'll say, hey, you look like a Jimmy, or you look like a John. Write a story about them, titleize people, make a story about them, and tell you what they do on their daily lives. Basically, turn it into a story. Growing up, when I was little, I used to always listen to music. Also, while I was listening to music, I would visualize me doing these certain things while I was listening to the music based on what the music was talking about. And it was like these little scenes in my head that I could just put together. It just seemed so badass inside my mind that I felt like if I could actually make my imagination expand and come out to a visual motion picture, it would just be amazing and people would love it. What led me to go to Full Sail University is just the fact that they're just such a good school. Everybody who works there has actually been in the industry, so they're actually teaching you the right things. It's such a fast-paced school. I like how everything is, they teach you everything a short amount of time. People think that it's like it's trying to get you to be exhausted. They're trying to get you prepared for the industry. They do a pretty good job at it. Full Sail University's equipment is just amazing. It doesn't get better than that. I don't know. I've never heard of any other school that has better equipment. Cameras to studios, sets, everything. The career goal that I'd like to accomplish in 10 years is to own my own company. I choose this because I feel like I'm more of a businessman at the same time as I like films, and I can put everything together. That's why I'd like to be a producer. And at the same time, I'd want to be a director too, because I know what I want, and I know when I see something that's the new thing. That's what people like. That's what the audience is gonna enjoy. The 3 skills that I need to acquire while I'm at Full Sail to be prepared for that 10-year span and owning my company would be to basically network and know the right people, have good social skills, be able to be on top of everything. Know when to call the shots, have everybody be on time everywhere. The common entry-level job that would be the first step towards my goal would be a production assistant, basically like throwing out the trash and stuff like that, doing everything that the producer says. It kind of sucks at first, but it's actually a good idea if you think about it, because you actually get to see what it's really like to do their job. You're always with them, you're always serving them, so it's like you're learning from them. Also, you see what they do. You get the opportunity, time being with them, to ask them questions about producing, stuff that you don't know, stuff that you'd like to know. And just also the business environment that you're around is more realistic than obviously films. Like that's like real life, that's reality. Like that's what it's going to be like, and that's what you're going to be doing. So it would go from production assistant to second and third assistant director. I need to know everything from basically like craft service and taking out the trash, how the film production set works. And then the second director role would be to define to oftentimes after acting as a second director, assistant, or going through an assistant director's training program. Here's the second assistant director's role will also be defined by the production, but generally will work in the management of things behind the scenes and creating call sheets and many larger productions. I'll achieve those experiences by just paying attention to everything and every little detail that the director does and working my way up, because everybody's got to start from the bottom. And once you're there, you're there. Basically, when I get my first intern job as a production assistant, that's basically a good time to network. That's when I'll do my networking and I'll meet a lot of people. Plus, on top of that, since I attend Full Sail University, I'm with a lot of like-minded people doing films and would like to make films. So networking with them would help me in the future. We could help each other. What will make me unique as a visual artist is the fact that I have a brand to myself. When people see me, they know that that's me. Like if I were to leave a T-shirt somewhere, they'd find that T-shirt and say, that's definitely Steven's T-shirt. And it's funny because same thing with my films. That's how it would work too. Because I would put my art, my creation into my work. And when you see that film, you'd realize that that's my brand. That's me. The impact that I'd like to change on the industry is the way society looks at things. I want to be able to make a movie with a lot of realistic, but also have people look at it and say, that's still a good movie, that's still nice. Well, I'm Steve Marat, and thank you for listening, and I appreciate your time.